I'm addressing the full body of Christ right now. If you are a Christ follower, open your ear holes, listen. Me and the Lord had a very serious discussion today, and it was not just for me. Short backstory here before I get into what we actually talked about. This week has been really hard, man. Like, I see everywhere I look, people rejecting Christ, people talking mad smack about Christians, about people who love Jesus, all kinds of lies about who Christ is. It's madness right now. There's so much conflict. Coming from the occult, I found Christ, right? So my whole ministry is trying to reach people who are still in the occult because I love them and I want to tell them the truth. Because I know the way that I would want to be talked to while still in the occult about Jesus in any form. I try to be really careful with my words and the way that I address people. But I'm not perfect. And sometimes I can get heated and I can get into this state of where I'm not popping off on people. I'm not making it personal ever about them. I know we don't battle against flesh and blood, but sometimes I say things and I don't realize in the moment, but the root of it is not because I love them. It's because I'm defending Jesus. I'm like, you're not gonna talk smack about Jesus in front of me. Like, absolutely not. I'd be wanting to throw hands low key. But I noticed that when there is this root of I'm defending Jesus, that's why I just said that, there are so many more arguments that are just that fruit off of that initial word or that initial conversation. When I'm overwhelmed with this compassion for another person, like we should be, because that's the whole point, it usually goes way smoother. And that doesn't mean there's not ever going to be fights. Clearly, there will be conflict while preaching the gospel. We were warned about this. But I was checking in with the Lord today and I was like, what happened? Like, did I say something wrong? I felt kind of weird about it. And he was like, Taylor, you spoke truth, but you need to remember every single time you speak for me, why you're doing it. He was like, I know that you love me. I know that you love me more than anybody else, but I didn't put you on earth and I didn't wake you up and I didn't call you to me so you could justify me. I called you to me so you could tell them about me because they need to be justified. We are supposed to be known and recognized for our love. So these comments and these arguments in my comments with believers slinging insults at non-believers absolutely needs to stop. It is inexcusable. We are servants of love. We are servants for Christ. That's the only reason why we're doing this. It should be. So if you are not speaking something about Jesus to someone because you love them, do not speak. You know what it's like to be without Jesus. You know what it's like to be with him. That's why we're doing this and sharing him. Because even if they don't know it, we know that they need him. Do not be the reason that someone is pushed away from him. Speak from love or be quiet.